I don't really know what to do with this film. To begin with, I think I was really excited about Trolls, which is the new film from DreamWorks, mainly because it looks so bright and so colourful, and that is certainly the case. It's supposed to be inspired by those little troll dolls that were popular in the 90s and possibly before that as well. I was never bothered about those. I think I might have owned one at one point, and one that you put the pencil up its bum. But apart from that, that's not an appeal for me. But the story is a little bit irritating for me, and maybe I'm just too much of a cynic in life. It's about these trolls that are far too happy, and then there's a threat to this because the Bergens, the enemies try and steal that. And it's, you know, a little bit of an adventure battle, but it's supposed to be really cute but also threatening. And I think the thing that makes this an issue for me is trying to work out who the target audience is. Now obviously, as is usually the case with DreamWorks films, children are the target audience, but I kind of find that DreamWorks films are usually family friendly. Take Shrek for example. I think adults and kids alike are really drawn to Shrek, whereas Trolls I think is more of a kids film, and I think it's not one that has a lot in it for adults. You know, I kind of find like DreamWorks, it's usually, yes, take your child to the cinema, but don't worry, there'll be entertainment in it for you too. This one I kind of feel is not so much the case. Now it is quite heavily a musical, and I think because we have a range of kind of modern and slightly older songs, perhaps the idea was that we'll include some older songs that the adults will enjoy. And yes, the soundtrack is very good and for the most part really engaging, but I don't think that's enough to make it less children's film, more family friendly. But the song, Get Back Up Again, I will say I'm completely addicted to that. I think the cast as well is very suitable for an adult audience. There's a whole host of famous names and they will all be listed in the description below this video. I think for me personally, Anna Kendrick was kind of the main attraction there, and obviously her character is great. I think Carrie Hope Fletcher voiced Cookie, but I wasn't consciously thinking of that when I was watching the film. So there are all these different names that I think the film is using as an attraction to draw in different audiences, because the story itself, or the way it's told, doesn't really have that adult fan base appeal. So I'm not saying it's a bad film, I'm just saying if you're over the age of 5, maybe don't go in expecting to have something that's going to tickle you all over the way Shrek does. And I know I shouldn't compare it to Shrek because they are two completely different entities, but obviously with DreamWorks they've set the bar very high there, and this one, nah, doesn't really cut it. However, if you enjoyed it, that's brilliant. As I said, I do like the soundtrack, it's just the actual film, the narrative development, the characters, I didn't care. Let me know your thoughts on Trolls if you've seen it, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.